Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a haul for the month of September. Yes, September. I tried to be better. I was better, but of course I still want some shopping. So I'm going to show you what I've picked up and yeah, let's get started. So Peachy Cheap is always a website slash, they also have an Instagram page that really does have good deals, but they're for the day. And once the day is over, it moves on to something else. And if it's something popular, it does sell out within that day. So one day they had the garden party collection minus, I mean, it was included, but this was round trip, but this is all garden party from Maggie Holmes. It was just the embellishments. So I got a solid classic black alpha in there, the cardstock stickers, the sticker book, which has, it seems, mostly clear stickers. Yeah, they look like to be mostly clear. 8 sheets. It had the paper clips and the ephemera pack. And then it had in here the road trip little, like, what do you call them, enamel dots kind of ones. And I believe all of this was $15. So I thought it was a really good deal. Maggie Holmes is just a classic style that I've always loved and a good classic alpha. So I had picked that up because, like I said, it was one of the deals of the day. And I thought, why not for $15? I've also picked up the Ali Edwards. I ordered it with my subscription kit. So, you know, I have stories by the month and story kit. But this month or last month, I added the Halloween kit too. And now I'm not doing October daily or stories per se. I am trying to do a perpetual October album that will be starting to do for this month. So I do have this collection. I did get last year's collection as well. I will link to Ali Edwards' unboxing of this in case you are curious. I don't want to spend too much time, but it was fantastic. It had vellum, pattern paper, you know, little die cuts as you saw, title pieces, just a fantastic kit. And I believe it was $29.99. So I'll leave this link down below. Then truly the only order I did that month was from scrapbook.com. They had like Scrap Fest, I believe, like in the middle of September. And that month it was like an extra 10% off or something, plus tons of freebies. And I want to say it was free shipping too. Something like that. Anyways, the mint tape was part of the freebie. So it was a 4-inch mint tape roll. This was part of the freebie. It was also a sticker and this die cut. So this sticker was also a freebie. And then this die cut from scrapbook.com, which was their autumn leaf. Oh, cozy wreath. And they did show projects with it being used. So I thought that was fantastic. But what I actually ordered was 6x8 page protectors that have a flap. So it actually has, I already opened them. It's the all 3x4 configuration that's hard to see. So it's seam there and seam there. And then this is a flap for the 3x4. So you could have gotten it, I believe it had like 4x6s and then this little flap of 3x4s. But I liked when this looks here, you know, as a grid for a page. Hard to talk about it because when it was a 4x6, unless the picture was cut off awkwardly in the photos, it just looked a little weird. So I just got the pretty much 6 3x4s on there, and I just want them as page protectors for stories in my story album or December daily. I just thought it was an interesting configuration to have more pictures in a layout. I picked up for December daily the Poinsettia and Berries Out to New stamp set. So here's the stamp set. So it's one of the ones that you layer. So, you know, your lightest ink, then the darkest, and then the details. So they kind of look like this. And then I did get the die cuts for it because I did not want to fussy cut that during the holidays. And I love the poinsettia, so I picked that one up. And then I also picked up this one, which they accidentally sent me to. It was like stuck together, and it was like almost like sticky glue in there. And when I peeled them apart, it was they were stuck. So I accidentally got 2, but of the Christmas tree nested dies. Thought that could be fun in my December daily arsenal. And then I really made the purchase because I've always wanted these 2 sets, like especially the hexagon and the tags. And when it was scrapbook.com during that thing, these were anything scrapbook.com brand. believe it was like half off or something. These were only like $9.99 perhaps that weekend. So that's why I was like, oh my God, like half off. Like, okay, add to cart. Which is also why I got this, because this is also the brand. So like this, and this may have been like around $10 a piece. So this was already $30. So I was like, oh, I'm surely getting that. And then I think I added this to the cart after that. And that's like how it stumbled. And then I also picked up, it's not new for this year. It's the Spooky Nights from Simple Stories. It's actually 2 years ago, 2021. I liked this year's kit. I did. But I think it was the color palette of it wasn't my favorite for Halloween, because it was just all orange, tones of oranges, and I think like brown. And the color brown is just one I just steer away from. So I just like that this one was the orange and black, which is classic, but added in like the apple green into it, which I really liked. And so this is what the collection is. Really cute. The cardstock stickers, the journal bits, the chipboard stickers, and then I added in the foam stickers because I just like this font. So I don't actually, believe it or not, I don't have a huge Halloween stash of collections like this. So that's why I have this now, and then I have the Allie Edwards kit. Not that they go together, but I have this one because last year I did buy, Simple Stories had, what was it? It was October 31st. It kind of had a little vintage little girl in the collection, and I don't know if I even used it last year. See, so now I've already bought this one to use, and I'm wondering if I still have last year's too, because I haven't even taken it out. It's October 2nd when I'm filming this, and I haven't even taken out my October stuff. So there you go. And then just a few things from like Michael's and Joann's. Let me get them. Okay, so from Joann's, these are two random things, but I think they were on like sale. So I got this cute little lowercase alpha with numbers. I just like the size. It was small, and I always need a good alpha from once in a while. And then these were restocked for some reason, the puffy stickers, and you can always use a puffy sticker. So I just picked up these. They were very inexpensive. And then I used like my 50% off coupon for their nested dies. I decided to get the star now. I do have a few shapes, so clearly I went on a nested die kick right now. But I thought this too for December Daily. I always love a star when I'm doing December Daily. From Michael's, I picked up 2 trim bundles. A video coming up, you will see me use a lot of this one, the Brights, because I used it in my summer album for my daughter. And then I also got the pastel bundle. These trim bundles have been fantastic. If you don't want to buy like a whole roll, and have 5 yards of like one ribbon, find these trim bundles. They are $9.99, but you can always use a coupon. And and that's right, I also got the fall one because I have used that one too. I also got the fall. Sorry guys, I also got the fall bundle because this one was like on sale whenever I bought them. It was only like $5 for the fall bundle, and I've used this a lot in September with the Tracy Reed collection and with adding accents to my design team stuff. It's just so fun. And this one's actually really thick. It's 50 pieces, while these are 25 and 25. So they just have a variety. Look into them. Look at all this trim I have. I will never use all of this, but you have it. And then I picked up some of the Christmas stuff was already out. The glitter. Oop, can you see? It's not glitter. It's the one that's kind of, let's see if it'll focus. The little clay pieces. Oh, it's going to be such a stickler. Anyways, if you can see it, it has little Santas, peppermints, and gingerbread cookies, gingerbread men in there. It's the little clay pieces. And it was like in the card making little middle section. And they had one, they must have had one with snowflakes. Now, I live in Florida. I veer away from anything with snowflakes because it never snows here. And I veer away, therefore, from anything with the snowman. It's just 2 icons from the holidays that I just don't gravitate towards because I live in Florida. But this one, I was like, ew, even if I pick them out, like just if I need red and white things for the Santas and the peppermints, and even for picking out when we bake cookies, all the little gingerbread people, that could be cute too. So I don't have anything like that. And then my Michaels had these 2 sets just at the front, clearanced out. They were 99 cents. I picked up one of these, and I don't recall what collection it's from, but it just says Home Sweet Home. It kind of looks like maybe it went to a Jen Hadfield collection. It doesn't look like Paige Evans. It doesn't look like it looks like maybe Jen Hadfield. And then this one too was clearance. I got 2 of these just because I like puffy sticker more than foam thickers because of the dimensional. And these are called Together. So I just picked up 2 of them because they were flatter. And this one kind of looks like Maggie Holmes, but I don't remember. If you remember, I don't. But check out your Michaels. These are clearanced out. They must have found a box at mine and just threw them on the floor. And when I scanned them, I was like 99 cents. Okay. I'll bring a couple of those home. And then lastly, Hobby Lobby stop. I got the craft tool. It doesn't really, mini multi-purpose scoring board, corner, and notch punch. Okay, A, I do have a scoring board, but B, because I like this small size. My scoring board is like 12 by 12. It's huge. And this one comes with the little punch in order to make envelopes, which I thought was pretty cool. So that's why I picked this one up. And when I got it, Paper Studios, or, you know, this is the Hobby Lobby brand, was like half or off or 40% off. So it was $5. And then I picked up this calendar, a happy planner. It was on clearance. Not that I need it for the actual planner, so don't get your hopes up with another planner, because I was trying to buy it for the rings. I have my traveler's notebooks, but who is it? It's Miss Hibba from My Little Journal. She puts her traveler's notebooks when they start falling apart, you know, from their binding. I'll give you an example. So don't get me wrong, here's one that's almost filled. And so she cuts hers out because she does like a lot of Studio Calico design team work, and she punches the arc punch, the disc punch on her pages, and then puts these on rings. And that way you don't have to worry about the binding, because I know the middle page especially it already has, look, it's come out. So this is what she tries to avoid, because those staples, especially if they're stapled in, these always fall apart. So it's just to kind of give it a whirl. And I try to buy a notebook because I knew those would have been inexpensive with the smaller rings. But then I came across this on clearance for $7, and I was like, you know what? I would pay $7 for a set of rings, even if they were just packaged alone. And they're gold, so I can use that. So I really bought it for the rings, to kind of do that sort of thing and make like your traveler's notebooks be on discs, which I think makes sense, because then also too, it probably can hold more than one that's completed. So like, for instance, grab one too. I know I have a couple pages done in here. You know, I can just take them out, and then they can all just fit on rings. And then as it gets bigger, you can increase the rings, because these are probably ½ inch, maybe an inch. These are a little less than an inch, like 3/4 of an inch. So then the classic ones are 1.5 inches, maybe the normal size ones. That's why I bought it. But don't get me wrong, I could use it. It goes through half next year, and this is a horizontal layout. Yes, horizontal layout. So that's why I got that. So that was just like a side thing to get. I was like in the search for baby rings from Happy Planner. Okay, that is everything that I have purchased. I told you I was way better. I didn't do big old purchases and collect tons of stuff. But I must say, in September, I definitely created, but what I didn't do a lot of was any art journaling pages. So I might have I need to play before there's another art journaling video on my channel, would be the only thing. I definitely just told stories and scrapbooked and didn't get time to play in my art journal. But that will change, because, you know, we'll make time for it. Thank you so much for joining. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, bye.